It's now time for your Who's with Whitney, and I'm joined by Nicole Stefani with Body Boop. How are you?
Good. How are you doing, Whitney?
Good. I'm so glad you're here because it is the new year and everyone's kind of consumed on wanting to be the healthier them. And one thing I love about Body Boop is you preach that it's not only physical health, but mental health. And I love it because our bodies, we all have our different images of how it should look, and that's what Body Boop's all about. Tell us about your business, or tell us what you're doing.
Sure. Body Boop was founded in March 2014 as a blog, really as a personal outlet for me, and then I started getting messages from people from all over the world, kind of, whether it was about an eating disorder or about body image issues. You know, everybody, man, woman, all ages, have had some type of issue or insecurity with their body. So it's really like opening the dialogue and being able to talk about it.
Absolutely. So Body Boop was founded because you said it was your outlet. Now, you struggled with an eating disorder.
Yes.
And one thing that, because I know you and I've followed your story, one thing you've said is that you never fully recover. It is like a day-by-day process. Tell us about that.
I think that goes for anybody who's had eating issues. If you're diagnosed with anorexia or bulimia or any other type of eating disorder for that matter, it stays with you for a while. And I think body image too is kind of the last piece, you know? So you can be nourishing yourself the right way, but that mental piece where you still don't feel great about yourself and your recovered body is a different size, you know, that continues.
Right, and the health along with it, like you were saying, you know, your brain might be telling you something, but overall it's so important to get healthy all the way around. And that doesn't mean being the slimmest you. It means whatever is the healthiest you.
That's right. It's a lot of hard work, you know. It's therapy, it's a nutritionist, it's whatever you need to really practice good self-care and take care of your mind and your body.
And with your own personal journey with eating disorders, it evolved into a couple different things. You know, it started with anorexia and then went to bulimia. How did you get out of that? Because it seems like such a hard cycle whenever you look at anybody that's addicted to anything, they don't know how to reach out and get help. And how were you able to do that? Did you have one of those moments that was like, this is my rock bottom, I need help?
I definitely hit that in college. When I was younger, at 14 with anorexia, it was really my parents making more of the decisions for me, which I think is common. But I got to college and I'm a good student. I wasn't making the grades that I wanted to. I wasn't, you know, showing up to work on time. Like things that were uncharacteristic of me. You know, my eating disorder was really getting in the way of my ability to achieve my goals. So that was my moment where I was like, you know, I really need to commit to inpatient treatment, and I flew myself to Boston and spent 3 months there.
That is amazing. So it was one of those things that you said, enough's enough, this isn't me. This isn't the life I want to lead. So Body Boop, you've now founded it. It's turned into much more than a blog. You do all sorts of events where you're helping people just be the healthier. People don't have to come that have an eating disorder, although do you talk about it at the events?
We do. Our upcoming event on January 28th, for example, we're doing a fun, relaxed workout, and then somebody from ANAD, which is a National Eating Disorders Association, is going to present to the group. So it's a good education piece whether or not you've had an eating disorder.
And you do stuff year round.
That's right.
That's
right.
awesome.
Body image workshops are kind of, you know, our big prize event that we like to showcase, where it's a half day and we do yoga and meditation. It's great.
That is wonderful. And then people that might be perked up with a little bit of interest about how to find out more, because your stuff that you write is real. It's very, it can relate with men, it can relate with women, and all of us internally, whether we struggle with an eating disorder or we struggle with body image, I mean, I don't feel like you can be a human and not be like, oh, these pants are a little tight or something. And so they can follow your journey on social media where?
On social media, it's facebook.com/bodyboop, or Twitter is @mybodyboop. And we're always looking for writers if you'd like to share your story.
And where did boop come from? Before we go, like where did the boop, where did that come from?
It's something my husband and I have always kind of had between each other, booping each other on the nose, and it made me feel great in the moment, and it made a great hashtag. So that's where the name came from.
Okay, I love it. I've always wondered that. So thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you, Whitney.
Who's next?
For more information, check out WhitneyReynolds.com or get social with us. Twitter @WhitneyReynolds or on Facebook, The Whitney Reynolds Show.